Now that we've got some text and we've got an image on our first post, what I'm going to show you now is how to create links in both text and from your images, because both of them can be used to create links to either external websites or to other pages within your website. So the first type of link we're going to look at is it's called an anchor text link or an anchor link, and basically that's simply text which links to another page either in your site or another web page. So I'm going to just type in here in a new line, or at the end of this post here, maybe click something in like click here to find out more. Okay, so to create a textual link within WordPress, there's a couple of ways to do it. The easiest way is simply to highlight the text that you want the link to be made from, and then click on the chain link image up here that says insert/edit link. So click on that, and then what you get is you get an option to enter the URL, and this is the link text, so that's what we put in down there, and then you can choose whether or not it opens in the same window that it's in now, or whether or not it opens in a new tab by clicking on that. You can also, once you have other content, just select that arrow and choose another page on your website that already exists and just click on that to link to that without you having to type in a URL. So I'm going to just make it straightforward, and I'm just going to create a link to Google. Okay, so let's just type in google.com in here, and I'm going to have it open in the same tab to start with. So click on add link. That's there, done. Update your post, and then I'm going to open it up. Here's our post, and there's our link. Okay, now if I click it, it'll open Google in the same tab. There you go. Okay, now to have that open in a new window, simply select it and then click on the edit button and click open a new tab, update, refresh the page, and then when I click on it, it opens in a new tab up there. So that's very simply how you create a link using text in WordPress. To get rid of it, you can either highlight it and select remove, or you can click on the remove link up there. Similarly with images, if you want an image to link to something, simply select the image and click on edit, and then you can go to link to, and then you have three choices. So the first one is media file. So if we select that, what's going to happen is an update here. What's going to happen is that when they click on this image, it's going to take them to the media file or whatever image it is. So if I click on that, you see that opens it up, and then they can download that or whatever they want to do with it. So that's what happens if you link to a media file. If I select that again and go to attachment page, this will then take the visitor to the page of your website where that piece of media is. So effectively, each piece of media that you upload to your website has a unique domain, or not domain, but a unique URL, and that's it in there, if it would go along. Okay, so if I just update that, refresh here, and then if I click on it, there you go. So that's the sky, and then it says the date it was updated, the size of it, etc. They won't have an option to edit it. So that's that, an attachment page. Okay, so now if you want that to link to another external page, just click on it and go to custom URL, and I'm going to link this to Google, and I'm going to put in the http://, okay, and then choose to open that link in a new tab, and then click update, and then update there, and then refresh our page, and they'll now open Google in another window. So there we go. That's how you create a link from an image. What I'm going to show you now is some of that in the actual HTML to be able to do that. Now, this is useful for later on when you're working with a plain text editor at any point. If you don't want to learn about HTML, then you can skip this bit, but it's in the course book. So refer to that if you want to, but what I'm going to do is just below the header here, I'm just going to create a new paragraph, okay, and I'm going to call it another one. This is an anchor. This is an anchor text link, okay, or an anchor link, and I'm going to close that paragraph just as we did in previous ones. Now to make this a link, I'm going to make this section here where it says anchor text link. Okay, so the anchor text will be a link. To do that, you use the href like that, then you press equals button, and then you open the double speech marks, and then type in the website you want it to go to. So for me, that's going to be google.com, and close that, and then close the angular bracket, and then at the end of where you want the text link to be, just press the / and the A to close the link. So if I go back to the visual, we've now got that. This is an anchor text link. Now this is useful to know because there will be times where you won't have the visual editor to work on, especially when we start looking at things like widgets later on. So it's useful to know that, and like I said, it's in the book that comes with this course. If you want to open that in a new window, because that at the moment is going to open in the same window, if I click update and then refresh this page, that link is going to open Google in the same window. Hold on, let's just put the HTTP in. Go here. So go back to our link here and put in http://. Let's update that and close that. View the post. And now if I click on it, it's going to open Google in the same page. If you want that to open in a different page, what you need to do is after you've typed in the domain, the href equals http:// google.com, you need to type in target and then equals, and then open your speech marks and put _ blank, close the speech marks, okay, and that will then open, that will then tell your computer or your browser to open that in a new window. So let's close that, view post, and then if I click on this link, it'll open Google in a new window. So hopefully that's not too confusing for you. Obviously you can just stick to the standard, what you see is what you get editor, but it's useful for you to understand a bit about basic HTML and how to create links such as that one there within your text. And as always, if you have any questions about this, please do post them on the forums and we'll get a discussion going about them.